So guys, here we are with another video, and what if Deku was a Saiyan part 3 is right here, right now. So, we'll start off with an ad, and then, so guys, make sure you, if you, have you or your socks been, I'm dying of laughter because of that, socks for one, but no, okay, actually, so here it is. So now we have Deku. Okay, so the plan is still rescue Bakugo, when really we need to save the Chicken of Darkness. Tokoyami, the Chicken of Darkness. One for all. Okay, so now, Deku's just like, so they have to, they want to rescue Tokoyami and, Bakugo. So, we get to, everything goes the same up until we get to, except Deku doesn't know about All for One. So when he appears, he's not scared. But when they need to rescue Bakugo, well, he's scared, but he's not like, oh, this is All for One, though. But Deku realizes that Bakugo might die. So he had no pupils in the eyes. Hair stands up. A yellowish aura comes around him, and everyone feels that presence as he lunges at All for One. Misses a punch, but then that's all he needed, as he would scream at the top of his lungs, which would get everyone away, and he would say, Bakugo now, as he would send a huge ki blast and then fly up and grab Bakugo by his arm and yeet him. Like he would chuck him. As then he would then stall the League of Villains before flying away. Yes. Izuku just did that. Like, this is, I'm trying to be logical here. Deku was saying, like, honestly, like, what would he do? And next what if will be a Worlds Collide. So, yeah. Okay. So, Deku is gonna be fighting, so we get to the ultimate moves, and he's still just trying to perfect Super Saiyan, because he can sort of activate false Super Saiyan at will. And so that's his main transformation. But he's a Saiyan, so he likes a good challenge. But he's also smart. Like, he's not dumb. But, I mean, but he's also got IQ, so he's not like Goku, where he can finish his opponent off, but he doesn't want to. And, so Deku sort of senses their hostility, and, like, whenever, like, those students come up to him, and he says this to them. He says, wow, you guys are weak. As then that class says, wait, what? Having to rely on deceptions to beat us. Wow. I've never seen a weaker opponent. As that enrages them, even getting his joke mad, and he says, you know it to be true. So then Izuku activates false Super Saiyan and says, let's see how you fare before deactivating it. And so Deku's able to beat this, Deku passes with flying colors. I'm going to say the rest of UA passes. Lightning cannon. where they like do a massive team up battle and win that way. So then Deku goes around saving people, and he starts fighting with Gang Orca once he shows up. As I'm gonna say he's weaker than Gang Orca, but not by a much that makes it insurmountable. And then Izuku, realizing that Gang Orca is eventually gonna get past him, he then activates False Super Saiyan and then beats down on Gang Orca. Yeah. I'm not sure if anyone can contend with False Super Saiyan Deku, because it's just, Deku being a Saiyan just is, it's too much. Like, it's the legit most logical outcome. Like, Deku being a Saiyan he makes him too OP. Okay, so Deku's gonna be like, is about to use one for all. Just kidding. No. But now we get to when Mirio is introduced. In this fight, Deku smiles, understanding that one for all is in him, and he can use 100%. So Deku goes into False Super Saiyan, but even that's not enough to beat Mirio with permeation and one for all. So then Izuku's getting mad that he can't win this fight, so he says, I'm gonna win. And his hair flashes, pupils return to his eyes as they're blue. His hair is standing up like they're in this picture, just yellow. And then he says, so, wanna go? And before he can even have a chance to permeate, he gets punched in the face before getting permeating by again. And so the fight is way more even at this point. As Deku in Super Saiyan, though, finally gets a good hit in, not knocking Mirio out, but good enough for him to call it a draw. And so that's as Izuku. And so he goes to Night Eye, goes into False Super Saiyan, grabs the stamps it himself, and then kicks Night Eye in the face. But when they meet, Izuku cannot just run. Izuku activates False Super Saiyan and then says, I'm going to take it one step further when he meets Overhaul, goes into Super Saiyan before the fight begins. And this is just a slaughter. This is a slaughter. Like they say, he realized it, just kidding. It would be, though, a slaughter. Izuku realizing that the fight is over. Izuku realizing that he doesn't have any grounds to arrest him, sadly. But then it goes similar to canon until Lemillion. Lemillion just wins. Like, there's no his quirk being erased. No. Because he couldn't beat 100% Deku. So he can't beat 100%. So Yuri's safe, still yay. So gentle criminal. This is gonna be a 3-part series, not a 4-part. Dang it! I have trouble keeping my. Well, no, because a lot of things go similar to canon. Because even though Deku's a Saiyan, his power set's so similar to One for All that some things just don't change. Like False Super Saiyan. I tried to make it, but the False Super Saiyan is just, he wins, so there's no point. So, Deku's like at his most powerful. So Deku, the gentle criminal, kind of throws him off because he's not powerful enough to. He goes False Super Saiyan once he goes to his big power, and he finally is able to beat him. And the concert goes the same, and then we get to the high-end Nomu. Seeing that Endeavor is losing, and this time the high-end's way stronger. Because I'm going to say it has some of Deku's blood in it, so it's part Saiyan. So every time it gets incinerated, it gets a small power boost. A teeny bit of power. Not all of them will have, like, power into it, but will have extra power to him. But, like, some of them. Like, not, like, all of them have, but, like, some of the more powerful high-ends when we get to Season 5 are gonna get, like, small Zenkai. So you have to... So, I say it's stronger than Endeavor. But not by a lot. But he isn't able to beat it. So, then, kick to the face, Super Saiyan Deku. And they're pretty much evenly... Deku's and Mirio are winning. Come say Mirio also comes along. But even then, the high end just is heals too quickly, and it's getting Zenkais every time. So it's catching up to them. And Deku, as then, I'm going to say, Endeavors tries to land a Fire Fist, and is nearly killed, but to where he was hit, like where it looked like he was dead. And this angers Izuku. Seeing Endeavor dead, well, seeing the high end kill anyone. As then Izuku looks at him and says, "How dare you? How dare you?" As he goes right up to it and punches his head off before crushing it and incinerating everything. I mean everything. Every last bit of him. And even giving Endeavor some of his ki to hopefully let him not die. This is Super Saiyan 2 Deku. That is where we're going to have to end this what if. And cheers, fella. Sucks.